What is going on? I should have found before here. Because today video it's College Career and welcome back to the Minnesota Twins. Not many people will didn't thought that College Career would be coming back to Minnesota Twins. It looks like he was about to go to the Giants. Signed a huge deal with them, 13-year deal. I think it was like $385 million. Then that didn't fall through. Then it was signed to the Mets. That didn't fall through. Now he came back with Minnesota Twins for a 6-year, $200 million. But the last 4 years extended is up to the club option though. It's called a fag seat option, which we will talk about later on in the video. But his stats for when he first started his career in Houston, and he was the number one pick of the 2012 MLB draft. Next pick after that, Brian Buxton. Now, Minnesota Twins now have the top two picks once again into the 2012 MLB draft. His first 7 years in Houston put very good numbers: 276 batting average, 133 home runs, 489 RBIs, 162 doubles, 438 runs, 781 hits, and 752 games. Not bad. In first year Minnesota last year, put decent numbers up. 136 games played, 152 hits, 70 runs scored, 22 home runs, 64 RBIs, 24 doubles, 61 walks, and 121 strikeouts, batting 291. Not very good numbers, but look at this team bat above 300 next year. My predictions is that 302 with 28 home runs, 88 RBIs, 32 doubles, and close to 200 hits this season. Now, this part of this contract, he has a full no trades clause of a 2029 to 2032 fantasy option, but on the Twins or team can do it into a club option. So the 2029 fantasy option is $25 million. By 2028, he must have at least 575 at bats, being a top 5 MVP, 228 Silver Slugger, 2028 LCS and World Series MVP. So I'm not sure he has to get all of that though, but he needs to meet at least some of these incentives in order to get some of this money. And see if they for 2029, 2031, and 2032. So he must do it for 2029, 2033, 2030, 2031, and 2032. But as it goes, but the following year to that, 20 million. 2031, 15 million, and then 2032, 10 million. So it goes down by like $5 million each year. So does the incentives for the requirements for bats. But I think he must have to give these certain amount of bats in order for them to pick up their his option. And even want to find more information about his contract. I don't know the full details. I'm so confused about this specific option. But we know it's a 6-year deal, $200 million, but he can get up to $270 million. In this part of this contract, but if you want to more about his contract, you can look up College Career contract. It should be able to pull up. It should be one of the few legacy websites that you click on. Excuse me. And yeah, and to be honest, I'm excited that College Career comes back. I think this is going to help me with the offense a lot more. Hope it helps producing more runs. And yeah, if you want to find more about once again, if you want to find more about College Career contract, you can Google search up College Career contract and show us the breakdown of his contract. And I think it's like sport something like that. That gives you more of a breakdown for his contract with the Minnesota Twins. in his current contract. I'm sorry I don't have more about it. Sorry it gets a little bit confusing. But let me know in the comments what your thoughts about Carlos Correa comes back to the Minnesota Twins. I'm sorry, Mets fans and Giants fan. I know you want Carlos Correa, but I'm sorry I'm sorry it didn't work out for you. I hope you get some good quality guys in the offseason. This still plenty of time, but I'll be getting some good players. But for this video, stay tuned for the next episode, and I'll see you on the next video. Deuces. Thanks so much for watching.